Hello everybody, welcome to another Aspiring Teen Chefs. It is Easter. We were supposed to film yesterday, but I was feeling a little so we decided we're going to film today on Saturday. And we're doing something really simple. We're doing hard-boiled eggs for Easter eggs. So the actual cooking is pretty easy. We're only going to do a dozen eggs because I don't want to have a million eggs hard-boiled in my fridge. And so what we're going to start with today is we're going to put very gently and carefully, we're going to put a dozen eggs into our pot. Go ahead, you guys. Oh, and our camera guy is away helping his grandpa do some home renovations. So we are using tripod and remote to start the camera. All right. How are we going there? How many we got so far, guys?
Seven.
Okay, let's get a full dozen in here. So we've already gone through the technique for doing a hard-boiled egg in our deviled egg video, but this is basically it. So we have 12 eggs, and then we need to fill our pot with cold water. Not fill it, you need, when you have a full dozen, you need about 2 inches of water above your eggs. So, if your eggs float, you're in trouble, don't eat them. They're bad. If they stand up on end, that just means that you have a big airspace at the one end and they're totally fine to eat. But if they're completely floating, don't eat them because you're going to get sick. So, just checking on some tips today on how, can you hand me the teaspoon set there? On just like on keeping your eggs from breaking, and even if they do crack, what to do to keep all the whites from spilling out, all the guts coming out. So the vinegar, apparently a tablespoon of vinegar, if your eggs crack in the water, and they will sometimes, a tablespoon of vinegar. And it keeps your eggs from leaking too badly. So you get giant tumors on your hard-boiled eggs. And I read, don't know if it's gonna work, this is the first time for me trying this, a teaspoon of salt, if I can get the lid off of this, will keep your eggs from breaking. So we're gonna put the salt in. I've already turned up the heat to high heat. And we're gonna let this boil. When it comes to a full boil, we're going to remove it from the heat, put the lid on, and let it sit for 12 minutes, 12 to 14 minutes. Alrighty, the kids are outside and they're having a quick game of tag or waiting for our eggs to boil. So we have some cups here, and we've got yellow food coloring, blue food coloring, red food coloring, green food coloring, so we don't have to mix that color. Then we mixed blue and red to make purple, and yellow and orange, or sorry, yellow and red to make orange. Now to have your colors nice and vibrant, I boiled some water, and I'm gonna add a tablespoon of vinegar into each of my food coloring cups here. Makes your colors a little bit more vibrant. And then I'm gonna get the tea kettle, which I boiled previously while we were in Sleepy Land. And as you can see, I already got food coloring on my fingers. That's the thing with Easter. So also it helps your coloring as well. If you use boiling water, just let it cool down. You don't want your kids sticking their hands in boiling water. And of course our colors, as the kids are going, coloring their eggs and stuff, will most likely get mixed up anyways, and then we'll eventually have brown and everything. Oops. Sorry for the jiggle. So you might not come through on the camera very well, the colors, but when we start coloring our eggs, you'll be able to see it. Now our eggs are not quite boiled yet, but as soon as they are boiled, we will take those off and let them sit for 12 minutes. And we should have perfectly boiled, hard-boiled eggs. All right, so our eggs are just coming to a boil now. We're just gonna leave it just for one more minute. It won't even take long now that it's starting to boil. It took a while because I put it on the small burner, wasn't thinking. So now that these have come to a boil, this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna put the lid on, Jalen. And Joe, you can just shut off the burner. Hit off. No, not just hit off. Good. And now that they're boiling, we're gonna set our timer. Now I added an extra 6 eggs, so now we have 18. I'm gonna set this for 14 minutes instead of 12, just because I have 2 or 6 extra eggs. So we're gonna let this sit for 14 minutes. And we'll all right, so our timers may have been a little bit more than 14 minutes, and I'm gonna get some tongs for these guys. They're gonna put our eggs in this, Jillian, while I'm getting tongs. Can you empty all the ice cubes in there? We have to cool off our eggs quickly now so that they don't continue to cook. Joe, do you want to get a pitcher of water, please? Doesn't have to be a giant pitcher. Okay. Maybe just 2 trays will be enough, Jaylen. Go ahead, dump those in. Okay. So we probably did a little bit more than 17 minutes because this stove, the timer on it, I forgot to hit timer again. So what ended up happening is when I came in to check the timer, it wasn't running. So I just set it for 7 minutes. So it may have been a little bit more. So go ahead and pour that in. Good job. Let's turn this right off so we don't accidentally turn on a burner. Hang on. Come on. Come on. Turn off. Seems to like my thumb better than it likes my fingers. There we go. Okay, go ahead and grab the tongs and very carefully take the eggs out. We didn't have any crack, so I'm guessing the salt did its job. I don't remember the last time I had it when no eggs cracked.
You mean the vinegar?
No, the vinegar is so that if they do crack, the guts don't make giant tumors on the side of the eggs. The salt is to help, supposedly, to keep it from cracking. So let's get these into our ice bath, cool them off quickly. Good job, guys. That's it. Awesome. So we'll be back when these eggs are cooled. We're gonna leave them for about maybe 10 minutes to cool, and then they should be ready to go. All right, so our eggs are cool now, and we're not gonna know if I overcook them until we crack them open to eat them. So, but we want to decorate them first, so we're gonna start. Now we just have food coloring. You saw me mix the food colorings. These are just straight food coloring, so the kids can paint them if they choose. And we're just gonna take some footage of us decorating some eggs. So go ahead, guys, get to her. We got some crayons, we got some food colorings. So if you need a specific color, let me know. So this one's blue. I think Jillian's got the purple. There's red.
Oh yes.
Green.
I have the red.
No, that one is supposed to be orange, but I guess it didn't turn very
There's
orange.
red.
That's okay. So just give her, what color do you want, Justin?
Green.
Oh, just Joe's got it right now, so you have to just wait. And I think I'm gonna start with blue. If your egg dries, it's gonna paint better. It's gonna, all your paint's gonna run if your egg is wet. Although that does make really funky designs. So we ended up making 18 eggs, guys. So,
I'm supposed to make.
ooh, that's like a pinky color. Let it sit a little longer, James.
I'm supposed to make like green eye.
Oh,
So I was gonna make the
if your
Easter
egg is
bunny.
dry, what happened to my egg?
And you put it in the glue. put it in the
Did you
blue.
put it in here?
Oh, right. Haha.
So
This is blue.
Oh, that looks cool. That looks like a planet.
let's make or Neptune, Pluto. Sorry.
I think you were supposed to make
Are you gonna
all.
make the?
Ooh, look at this color blue.
Oh.
That's like robin egg blue.
Look
I'm
at
gonna make. Jelena, are you gonna make the Earth? Cause I'm gonna make the Earth.
that. Is it good? Do you think it's good?
Okay, I'm gonna make the Earth.
Is that good?
It's up to you. It's your egg.
Ooh.
Ooh, I really like this blue. This is really cool.
Never mind. I'm not making.
That is a cool blue. I think that was one that we actually mixed the blue and the red together. I'm not sure.
Mommy?
Didn't really make purple, but it sure made a nice robin egg blue.
Mommy?
Yes.
A middle planet that's red.
Mars is red,
Oh, I'm gonna make
but more like a brownie red.
I'm making
You gonna make Mars?
Yep.
Okay. Can I get Jelena a skinny little paintbrush?
I'm gonna get my hands all dirty.
I'm making more with my favorite planet.
So I have never made the Ukrainian Easter eggs,
So bad with.
but we're gonna give a shot at my version of it. All right, so we are all done coloring our Easter eggs. We had some fun. So how much fun did we have, guys?
Lots and
A
lots.
big thumbs up.
Two
So-
thumbs up.
Let's have a look at our beautiful eggs. This is my Easter egg holder I got from Avon years and years and years ago. So they're really quite nice, I think. Everybody did a really good job. And you all have a happy Easter. Subscribe, like, and don't forget to comment. And just so you know, our contest is actually officially over yesterday. So I'll be tabulating everything and I will be drawing the name. And I will do a special video on Monday to say who the winner is. So, and I'll be contacting the winner as well to get their address so I can send out everything to everybody. So you guys have a great Easter. If you can't spend time with family because of all the nonsense in the world, then at least try and video chat them or talk on the phone. And oh wow, I didn't even know that this is a person, Justin. Oh, look at that. Kind of looks like the Hulk.
It's gonna fall right through.
It's the Hulk. These eggs are a little bit small, so they tend to fall. So it's the Hulk. He finally got defeated. He's laying down.
Smaller Hulk.
Okay, so you guys have a great Easter and take care. Love you all. Bye-bye.